Hello dear Virgo, I will tell you today's horoscope for September 28, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello dear Virgo, I'll tell you today's horoscope. Be honest from the beginning so that there is good love in your life. Tell that person everything that you have kept quiet about before. Open your heart, Virgo. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so that you don't miss any video. You should share responsibilities more. You wear yourself out at work unnecessarily and you tend to squander on unnecessary things. Try to control yourself a little. You could invest your savings in something that excites you and you can afford it. You will not have enough time to carry out all your projects. Take it easy, you will be able to break with the routine and you will have great ideas that you should take advantage of. You have to be more realistic, don't see ghosts or problems where there are none. In love, if you have a partner, your relationship will go through an excellent moment and you should enjoy it. You are a little nervous and you need to make a little more effort, but with will. If you want to follow a diet, this may not be the best time to start. You've been feeling very low and now you're starting to regain your health. Your nervous system is on edge and you need to relax. You must rest. Don't neglect your public image, your appearance and the way you dress, talk and drive today because there are eyes on you trying to see what you're doing wrong or what you're doing wrong. This doesn't mean that you should become paranoid or suspicious, but simply that you should be aware of that reality. Fortunately, your sixth sense and your ability to observe and analyze, so typical of Virgo, will help you discover what's best for you. In love, you may feel somewhat nostalgic about a temporary separation due to an unexpected trip, but don't worry. Love can be strengthened by this involuntary distancing, and there will be nothing that can harm or break your current relationship. In health, don't get ahead of yourself and wait calmly for the medicines you are using to combat your ailments to start to give results, because the constant changes from one substance to another do not help you at all. Right now, your health is asking for help, or at least, the health of some of your sign is evidently not being given the importance it deserves, and it is important that they go to the doctor. At work, you are beginning a stage of great growth, because happy ideas arise that, once put into practice, will allow you to climb to a better position in your workplace and will earn you the recognition and respect you so deserve. Money and fortune, certain conversations that have been left unfinished in recent days, regarding the possibility of starting a new economic activity with a partner, are now refreshed and you discover new opportunities to earn money, even from home. It is not a good time to think about a loan. If you need money, it is not a good idea these days. Virgo man, today you can safely conduct negotiations, you will be able to make a good impression on your partners and convince them of the expediency of your actions. It is possible that among your partners there will be someone who does not support your ideas, but it is also possible that you will be able to convince him. Virgo woman, on this day, many ideas can visit your head. Take the time to write them down. One of the emerging ideas can be successfully implemented in the near future. The day is not suitable for making deals. Take care of your finances, losses are possible. Do not rush and invest your money now, it is not the most prosperous time. Despite the many difficulties that may arise, try to keep your emotions in order not to spoil relationships with partners. Do not rush to close deals, nor invest your money in projects because it is better to invest later. The lucky number for today is 44 and your color is magenta. Sexual energy level, intermediate. Cosmic dynamics, your life history, the experience accumulated in the past, so as not to make the same mistakes. Dangerous tendency, arguing with fanatic or ignorant people. What you should avoid, being influenced by those who are bothered by your happiness. Relationship prediction, today you are very good with Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus, also with Cancer and Scorpio. The most tense relationship you tend to be somewhat unstable in your relationships with Leo and Aquarius. Your current compatibility is very good with Cancer and Pisces, above all, and also with signs like Virgo and Taurus. If you are single, you will be encouraged to declare your feelings to that person. Today's universal number is 7. In numerology, the totals are reduced to simple digits. Now I will tell you your auspicious hours in matters of love, money and business. They are given according to the standard time of Eastern Europe and you must adapt them to your national time. 8:15 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 2:25 p.m. and 5:40 p.m. Lucky numbers in chance, 16, 24, 36 and 44. Virgo man, he tries not to show strong emotions. He tries to avoid contact and sentimental situations in conversation. He shows restraint, but this does not affect communication. He speaks slowly and very thoughtfully. Like many others, he hardly tolerates criticism, especially when it happens in public. Scrupulous, he strives for perfection in everything, which often causes difficulties in relations with the outside world. He does not like the manifestation of carelessness or absent-mindedness. He does not tolerate rudeness and arrogance towards himself. He is a very responsible person who values his honor and dignity, almost never makes mistakes. He knows how to keep secrets and can really be trusted. The Virgo man likes independent and responsible women. He strives to have a relationship with a dignified, honest woman, able to control herself in everything, from finances to feelings. He tends to choose from those who are in some way similar to him, responsible and not too demanding. He does not like loud statements and unrestrained behavior. Loneliness is not always a negative thing. The truth is, it is often quite positive because it brings out the best in you, gives you time to meditate and think about what you are doing right or wrong. It gives you a perspective on what you have experienced in love or in the family. Virgo, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Virgo, a sign focused on perfection and ruled by Mercury, sometimes finds itself in the shadow of its partner. It is important to remember that you must also shine and stand out in your relationship. Get out of your comfort zone and be the person you are meant to be. Your creative mind is a valuable tool for making money. This day encourages you to let creativity guide your path and lead you to new work and professional opportunities. Also consider having a mature conversation with your parents to free yourself from their influence and take control of your own life. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All they have to do is click the thank you button, and with their help we will continue to grow. You don't like making someone else angry, but you've reached a point where being cautious is causing you problems. Denying your own needs to protect others is depressing you. If we take too much care of others, we don't take care of ourselves, and that's not good. We have to find a balance between meeting their needs and our own personal fulfillment, and this is not easy for Virgos. You have earned happiness and fulfillment, so today focus on what inspires you and then see what happens. If you feel good, others will too. Now you have a better understanding of your emotional reality. Nothing and no one can fool you. Now you know that what is really important exists now, not in the past, and that people often change a lot. Whoever once promised something may not now fulfill it. Practice empathy, put yourself in the other person's shoes and give them the benefit of the doubt. You are able to see both sides of the situation today, but neither seems attractive. Risks abound, and honestly, you are uncomfortable with having to rely on trust right now. Your best plan of attack is to simply be patient and wait for other options to appear. Don't feel like you have to make up your mind right now. Enjoy, of course, but don't lose your sense of moderation because it is you who must control your appetites and not the other way around. Fortunately, you can because you are very conscious of your diet and lifestyle. Unfortunately, your mood is on the downside right now and will remain that way for the next 2 days. As a result of today's celestial configuration, you will experience what you will feel as hostility from close friends who really want to help you. Don't get angry at those close to you. What will help you through this tough part of the month will simply be some time alone. Match and coordinate your duties with your tastes and responsibilities, Virgo. You can be a very good partner, father or mother, housewife and wife without having to give up a job or hold back and limit your professional and work development. Today you may be thinking about helping others and decide to study the possibility of getting involved in a group dedicated to social, humanitarian, or metaphysical issues. New doors could open at all levels: social, professional, awareness, and personal growth. Do not allow fear or insecurities to stop you. This will limit you and your goal should be expansion. Go with the flow. It is imperative that when making serious financial decisions, you take all factors into account and do not do anything hastily or rashly. You are analytical, Virgo. Apply that intelligence now to your financial sector. Today may be one of those days when you feel like dancing down the street instead of walking. Get up and have fun. Look at the beauty of the things around you and remember that there is a bluebird on your shoulder. Keep things simple and fun, and don't be surprised if you find yourself daydreaming a lot more than usual today. Communication with others will flow smoothly, although it may be a little more superficial than serious. Virgo, you have managed to solve or put on the path to solving some problems every day that seemed insurmountable and that made you feel depressed. It seemed that everything was useless, that it was like pouring water into a basket, but the results today tell you that this was not the case, that you were on the right path. Even if things never get resolved as quickly as we would like, put your problems aside and call those people who cheer you up every day. Treat yourself today, you deserve it, fighting Virgo. Go into your bathroom as if you were in the best spa in town and leave your problems at the door. A little relaxation and rest in the water will do you good. Compatibility between Virgo man and Virgo woman, having the same characteristics and being considered the analytical ones of the zodiac, it means that when it comes to bonding they will not stop seeing, reviewing and analyzing everything before taking the first step. This would be a relationship where nothing is left to chance. The couple made up of both members of this sign are usually people with a broad sense of reality and very hardworking. They achieve success quickly due to the equality of thoughts and ideas. This includes not only the work part, but also the love part. However, this does not mean that you have to declare victory. Let's remember that Virgo is a sign that by nature has a difficult and introverted personality, which makes it very difficult to reach that sensitive side. General compatibility between both signs. This sign usually remains in a constant struggle or conflict with what it considers is not being done its way. In this case, it would turn to criticize another Virgo, which would lead them to a space where they would compete to see who has more faults or errors. Although this situation can mean a battle to the death, this sign has a high chance of being compatible with itself if the relationship is seen in the long term. This is because both work perfectly with someone who is capable of sharing their ideals. Of course, this will take time and effort, but in the end, if both do their part, it will be worth it. The Virgo couple achieves the perfect combination of romance, analysis, and criticism. They usually get on well in the workplace, since their analytical sense leads them to success in business. Both will make the best decisions, having an unbreakable discipline, which will lead them to be a very responsible couple. Unfortunately, their romantic side leaves much to be desired, since in most cases they do not always agree with each other's needs. The Virgo couple will be highly perfectionist in their work areas. One of the good things is that in this relationship there are probably not many conflicts, because both seek perfection in everything they do. On the other hand, the fact that Virgo is a sign that is by definition shy and introverted maximizes the chances of having a peaceful and quiet work environment. This sign tends to be organized and neat. People of the Virgo sign enjoy every experience that life presents to them, but at their own pace. They are greatly annoyed when another person rushes them, bringing out the worst in that sign when this occurs in relationships. Virgo is a sign that is characterized by being in constant change, asking to be allowed freedom in their emotions. Compatibility in love and friendships is normal for Virgo, who is a sign characterized by being introverted. We can see that Virgo's circle of friends is very small. As we already know, they tend to be picky and critical of all their friends, especially those who are already on the long-term friends list. Fortunately, this sign is not known for being rude, but it is very demanding when it comes to defining the characteristics of the friendship they want. An ideal partner for Virgo is one who shares their own values, so friendship between two people of this sign occurs very easily. Let's remember that this is a sign that is loyal and devoted to friendships, since a Virgo friend never leaves anyone in their circle behind. For this sign, the passage of time is very important so that trust is strengthened between friends. Sexual relations for Virgo lovers are usually an incredible experience and usually last a long time. This sign is not unpredictable, making all the arrangements for their path to the altar go in the best way, especially when both do their part to achieve that goal. Virgo is a sign that has been given the power to grow and evolve, which leads them to be more communicative about their emotions. This turns out to be very positive when considering a long-term relationship. Sexual satisfaction can be difficult in the early stages, but that will only last until they feel comfortable. This is because each of them needs exclusive attention while they reach the stage of comfort. This can only get worse if the criticism they make is very harsh. Compatibility at work or in professional aspects. The couple of this sign usually works perfectly, due to the pleasure they have in the perfection of details. This gives Virgos great opportunities to quickly advance in their jobs, and there is no risk that one's success will be a cause of jealousy for the other. Remember that this sign usually has as its premises or focus on work, and that it turns out perfect, investing a lot of time in the details. The only thing to be afraid of is that both have a different vision of what perfection should be in their respective jobs, which would bring an internal conflict due to criticism between them. A relationship, whether love or work, between two people of this sign will not be entirely easy, but once they find the balance point, it will become a satisfactory experience, since both will recognize the same values in the other, opening their eyes and seeing from this point of view that ideal person to spend the rest of their days being happy. Virgo, in your recent life, you could have hurt someone without realizing it, even without bad intention. It is important to reflect on your actions and how they affect the people around you. Today, you are advised not to lie again to someone you have already hurt. Sometimes, small lies or insincerity can have deep consequences on others. Acknowledge your mistakes, ask for forgiveness if necessary, and move forward with a more conscious attitude. This process of self-evaluation will not only help you heal relationships, but also grow as a person. In addition, the decisions you have made recently can bring you unexpected results. Not everything will always be perfect, there will be ups and downs and moments of doubt, but each decision will lead you to a valuable lesson. The falls you experience will not really be failures, but necessary learning for your personal evolution. Remember that everything has a purpose, even challenges. A good tip for you, Virgo, is to reconnect with nature. Nature has a special way of healing and revitalizing your spirit. Today you are advised to plan a getaway outside the city, away from the noise and everyday distractions. If you have children, this is the perfect opportunity to teach them the value of outdoor life. Activities such as camping, hiking, or just a day in the woods can strengthen your family ties, as well as help you recharge your energy and find mental clarity. Although the changes you expect may not come immediately, you must be patient, as a period of abundance is about to manifest in your life. You can already begin to smell the fruits of all your effort and dedication. Sometimes the results take a while to arrive, but when they do, they exceed any expectations. Remain consistent and you will see how little by little things fall into place. In the love realm, if you have recently started getting to know someone, remember that the best relationships are those that are built slowly, step by step. Don't rush, as true love needs time to blossom. Let things flow naturally and allow the relationship to evolve at its own pace. Patience and understanding are your best allies right now. If you are interested in someone, it is possible that that person does not know how to interpret your advances. This could be due to your own insecurity, which prevents you from showing yourself as you are. It is essential that you trust yourself more and be clear about your intentions. Put aside your fears and embrace love with confidence, only then will you be able to show the best of yourself. Love can be a powerful engine to transform you into the best version of yourself. Do not underestimate it. Virgo, the heart often gets excited about people who are not necessarily the right ones for you. Open your eyes and don't be carried away by pretty words or empty promises. It's time to be more cautious and not believe everything you're told. Remember that in the past you've always been a critical and analytical person. Recover that attitude, as it will help you avoid disappointment. If you have a partner, remember that in a romantic relationship, your partner's well-being should always be your priority. Loving someone means wanting the best for that person, and today is a good day to reconnect with that purpose. Give your relationship the care and attention it deserves. Everything else is secondary. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.